hello visuals, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to some more wrestling predictions where I try and get my fucking coffee. That's right, it is time to predict some more wrestling, well, more specifically, WWE wrestling. This week it's time for another WWE pay-per-view, sorry, PLE. I don't think I'll ever not get used to saying PLE, pay-per-view. I'm always still used to saying pay-per-view. WWE's next PLE, this weekend, Saturday, I don't know what time it is across the world, but I think it's about 6 o'clock roughly here in the UK, because we are, of course, at Bash in Berlin, which is just over a bit of water, in like France, and there's Germany to the right-hand side of France. So it's not that far away from the UK, so we got it at a slightly better time, which is cool because the football will finish, and then boom, on we go with the wrestling. Another PLE, said it right. It's time for some more visual, guys. Wrestling predictions. I've only got 5 matches written down. If you go on the W website, as it stands, these are the 5 matches on the card. We do still have one more Raw and one more SmackDown, but me being me, as per usual, I like to try and get everything all nice and done so I can get to the weekend and just nice and relax and enjoy whatever's going on and stuff. So visuals, here we go. My predictions for Bash in Berlin. Let me know yours in the comments below. Let me know what you think of my predictions, and let me know what you think of the show in general, even if you watch this after the show's done. Let's just enjoy some wrestling shit together. Kicking us off, who have I got written down? We've got the Unholy Union against Jade and Bianca for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. This is a weird one because, right, everybody that's been to the channel a few times and watched any wrestling predictions know I love Bianca. I friggin' adore Bianca. One of the greatest wrestlers there has ever been. She's fucking phenomenal. I like Unholy Union and I love Jade. I'm not 100% where we're going. The WWE seem adamant to keep Jade and Bianca in this tag team division, in this sort of feud and whatnot. I don't know if they... Obviously, we us wrestling fans, we can predict that there's going to be a feud of some kind to go on and later on I have a Jade versus Bianca matchup, which will be phenomenal, it'll be great and whatnot. I don't know when they pull the trigger on it. Do they lose this weekend and they then turn on each other and then go in forward into, I don't know, like a Survivor Series or some shit? It's only around the corner as well. Do we have a matchup there? I think the Unholy Union will retain, but I don't know if we have the implosion of Jade and Bianca just yet, or unless they start it off now. Fuck no storyline going forward, but I think the Unholy Union will retain, even though I'm not quite sure. We'll go for matchup number 2 again for the Drew and Punk storyline. This time it's a strap match, like I said before, with Drew and Punk involved. Did I say... No, I did say... anyway, what the fuck am I going on about? Cheers for sticking around. It's CM Punk against Drew in a strap match, their second fight in this feud. Right, who have we got on this one? Well, it's First Blood to Drew. It's 1-0 sat currently. We know there's going to be a couple of matches here. Logically, in my head, the wrestling fan says, well, we give this one to Punk, then it's one apiece. Then we do go on to Survivor Series or wherever they want to have the third matchup taking place. So I think, yeah, the obvious and easiest answer is Punk. I don't think it's a massive negative if Punk were to pick up a second loss, because there still would be enough momentum and heat behind Punk going forward in this feud. But, you know, Drew could come out on the whatever show he's going to come out on and say, oh yeah, it's 2 times, it's 2-0 and whatnot, and then you could really have the crowd pumping for Punk, because obviously we know there's shenanigans in the first match, there could be shenanigans in the second match, and they could really get behind Punk, say, is he going to get this win against Drew or whatnot? Is Drew going to finally get his comeuppance? But I think logically it makes more sense probably to give Punk the matchup, to give him the win, so it's one apiece. So we're going to say Punk wins in the strap match. Next up, we have Liv Morgan and Damian Priest up against Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio up against Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley in a mixed tag team match. Now, this is like the Judgment Day implosion, new Judgment Day formed with Finn and all that carry on. Now we've got a real matchup against the two of these. Now, on paper, you say, well, Damian's just going to smash Dominic up, Ray is just going to smash Liv up, but I think, of course, with the Judgment Day being behind the back of Dominic and Liv, there's going to be shenanigans, there's going to be fucking fuck-up-onery to play and whatnot. I don't think Damian and Rhea come out with a victory. I think this will be a feud that goes on for a little while, at least until maybe Rhea gets a title back and Drew finally gets like a one-on-one with a Finn, or, you know, or something crazy like a 2-on-1 handicap match, and then, you know, Priest really... vanquishes the threat of this new Judgment Day. There's miles to go in this new Judgment Day storyline. There's a lot to play. There's a lot to unfold, and I think it's better personally if Liv and Dominic pick up the win. So we're gonna say Liv and Dominic win. But even though now I'm saying that, my mind's a bit like, are you sure, Dan? I'm gonna stick with it because I said it. But yes, Dominic and Liv. And we have Kevin Owens against Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. This one's obviously cut and dry. It's Cody Rhodes. I can't see Kevin Owens walking out with the title. Cody's not going to lose it for a while. The big story at play is the whole, will Kevin do some sort of turn on him? Will he maybe lose the match and go nuts and beat him up and we get another match out of this? Is Kevin going to go back to his old ways? Of course, we saw what A-Town Down Under did in that little video package thing about showing all the backstabbing and betrayals that Kevin Owens has done. There's been a few little visual things like Kevin Owens picking up the title and giving it to Cody, and Cody sort of looking and being like, there's been a few things at play there. Cody's definitely winning. Will Kevin betray him and do something and cause some shit to happen? I'm going to say yes. I think we're going to see an eventual turn of Kevin Owens, and he's going to, you know, I say stab him in the back, but like, stab him in the front. There'll be a stunner or some shit at the end of the match, but more importantly, Cody's retaining. Finally, for the WWE Heavyweight Championship, it is Gunther defending that title against the Viper, Randy Orton. Now, I would love to sit here and say Randy Orton's picking up the win. He's going to get another title run. We're going to have a great epic Randy Orton title run. But that's not going to happen. Gunther's going to retain, and which is probably better than this, better than what I've just said. We're going to get a continuing, hello dog, evolution. Do you not want Gunther to win? I don't think the dog's happy about Gunther winning, but he's gonna, mate. I'm sorry. So Gunther's gonna retain his WWE Heavyweight Championship, and we can do so many great things going forward. We saw how much Gunther was, how amazing he was with the IC title, and how much he elevated it and whatnot. Most of his matches have been quite strong and quite entertaining. The Damian Priest one was absolutely phenomenal to eventually get the title. And the stuff he's done between that's been fun and amazing. Gunther's a fantastic in-ring performer. He's even got great promo skills and mic skills and stuff. I fully rate him. And I think most of the wrestling community rate him as well. So yeah, it makes sense. Obviously, I know he's not technically in his hometown, but he's, you know, Austria. It's close enough to be in, you know, a hometown sort of guy or a home country kind of guy. But yes, Gunther's going to retain. Randy Orton's going to fall. And what happens with Randy Orton going forward? I don't know. Maybe we do see him lock horns with Cody in a few weeks, few months' time, or whatever. Depends where we go with the Kevin Owens story and that on that side of things. But Gunther is going to retain, and there will be shenanigans as well. There we have the visuals, my predictions for WWE Bash in Berlin. Let me know yours in the comments below. Let me know if you're looking forward to the show. Let me know which is your highlight of the night. My match of the night, I'm probably going to have to give to, in terms of actual technical wrestling, you probably would give it to Cody and KO. I'm so intrigued to see what happens with the Bianca and Jade and all the stuff with the tag titles, how that's going to fully end. I think my match of the night, though, will be Gunther Orton. I think it'll be a hard-hitting, sort of slow-paced, but very nitty-gritty, massive chop shots and stuff. I think that'll be the match to look out for. I'm going to put my money on that one being the match of the night. But visuals, there will be more as well added. There will be one or two more matches added. One more Raw to come, one more SmackDown to come and stuff. And they're doing all the house show stuff over in Germany now, I think. But anyway, visuals, hopefully you did enjoy my predictions. And more importantly, thank you so much for watching. You guys are literally the fucking best. We're always keep being you. And keep on, keeping out.